Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Destructive news, network news, no matter how destructive. I wanted to take a look at the story because this one kind of hits home because I have a loved one that's constantly, trying to, collect karma points or something by doing good deeds to random strangers for no freaking reason. And I'm constantly telling them to stop doing things like this. It will get you killed. Let's take a look at the story. We're going to talk about it.
It happened here. A woman was driving along Kings Oak Lane near Beach Street in Fort Worth. Her family says this is her car captured on someone's home camera at around 3 Monday morning, moments before a possible road rage incident turned shooting. Police say she came across a vehicle.
Women, especially single women, stop interacting with people in traffic. If you don't have the ability to physically fight and defend yourself and advanced firearm tactics to be able to shoot from cars, shoot at moving objects, get into a firearm battle with another person, stick to your own business.
Vehicle with its high beam headlights on, so she flashed her beams to get them to dim their lights.
Why? Their high beams are on. If you're being obstructed from being able to view the road, that's it. Your view is obstructed. What I would recommend to do is to slow down, come to a stop, pull off to the side of the road, something like that. You're not going to be able to do anything to make the person do what you want them to do, aka Karen. I know every fiber in your being believes that you can control another person, but you can't. That's why you're a Karen.
Police believe someone in the other vehicle shot her in the face.
And
Police
now
say
the Karen is dead because she believed, oh, someone's driving with their high beams on. I'm going to show them by flashing my lights at them. What the hell is that supposed to do? All you're doing is antagonizing a person. They might not realize their high beams are on. They might have them on purpose. You don't know. That's why, if you aren't about that life, just move on with yours.
Drove herself to a 7-Eleven near Airport Freeway asking for help.
She's an
It's too late.
This is her
No,
son
she's
who
not.
asked us not to show his face or name him.
There was no need for this to have happened.
Yeah, there's no need for this stuff to happen, but it happens. Evil exists. So I'm so tired of these entitled adults sitting there again after they've been wrecked, crying to the news about it was wrong, it was brazen, it wasn't necessary, it was senseless. We live in a violent world. We live in a violent society. The sooner you realize that, the longer you'll stay alive.
She was just trying, to tell the guy, dude, your lights are light.
No,
they're bright.
He knows that. The guy with the lights that are bright, they know their lights are bright. Thanks, Karen.
And it's blinding me, and I can't see.
Oh, guess what? That's life. That is life. If you're being blinded by someone's headlights, guess what? That's life. Stop your car, slow down, pull over. Those are the things you can control.
His mom ended up in the hospital, but she's now home recovering.
It hurts. I've already cried. I've already felt every emotion. I went through everything.
The shooting has left the family in a state of shock.
I mean, it's pretty scary.
Dominic Zarita's home camera captured the video.
Her car
He
was
thinks it's hilarious.
Towards the main street, and then the other car was parked and circled back around and went that way.
The suspect who allegedly shot her is still out there. The victim's family only hopes this doesn't happen to someone else.
It will if you don't mind your own business.
She takes care of a lot of people, and it's like she's the main household person. And it's like now it's like everybody's having to readjust their lives.
Yep.
Now this son is caring for.
She's the head of household. She's used to, and again, I run into this problem in my community, in my family. Women that are used to running a household or have elevated control of a household leave that household and believe that they have that same power and respect with everyone else on the planet. And I'm telling you, you don't. Mind your own business. Move on with your life, especially on the roadways, especially in Texas. Leave people alone. You don't need to tell them they're driving too fast. You don't need to tell them their headlights aren't on. You don't need to tell them that their high beams are on. Guess what? They already know they are. And if they don't, who gives a shit? Move on with your life.
For his mom, hoping she'll go back to her old self soon.
Probably won't. And it's her own fault. And you can sit there and you can scream, oh, you're victim blaming. Yes, I am. She caused her own demise being a Karen. Being a Karen is cool on social media until you catch a bullet to the face. Until you get stomped out in a grocery store. Until you end up on destructive news. Thank you for checking out the channel. Hit the likes. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, and let's take a look at what people are saying. People are getting crazier every day. So sad for that woman. God bless her in a quick recovery. You'd be surprised how many people are out there driving and don't even know you're supposed to dim your high beams in oncoming traffic. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. A majority of people that have their high beams on don't give a shit if you can't see or not. So all you're doing is initiating a potential road rage situation for yourself. The tips that I gave you is what you should follow. Slow down, stop your car, or pull over. Calm yourself. Understand the road that you were driving on is still the same road that you were driving on, whether you can see or not. If it was a one-lane road, it's still a one-lane road. If your vision is obstructed, guess what? The lanes don't just start swerving all over the place magically. It's still that straight road. It's still that curved road that you were driving on 1 second before that moment. Relax. Slow your vehicle down. Remember the roadway. Pull over off to the side if you need to, but don't interact with another driver, especially one that's being a jerk, because if they're doing jerk behaviors, they're probably a jerk. That's just the way it goes. I just flashed someone the other day because their lights were off. Stop doing this. And it's a woman. Why do women keep doing this? Why do you care? I just wanted to help. Stop helping people. This is so scary. I'm happy she didn't die, and I hope she has a speedy recovery. The lesson in this is to stop being this way. They don't need your help. Stop trying to control the planet. You can't. I'm 60 and retired. I never go out except for groceries. I'm done with this wicked generation. This is a good way of life. Use curbside pickup. Use delivery. Just stop interacting with people that you don't know. You don't know what's going on with them. My God, what is wrong with people these days? Everything is wrong with people these days. A lot of these people have a violent reaction to any criticism, even if it's about their high beams. Absolutely. This is the world we live in. Stop interacting with strangers. Stop criticizing strangers and people you don't know. They may take extreme offense to it and shoot you. All because you want to help someone. Guess what? Help your damn self. Help your family by staying alive and being a part of that family. Stop trying to take this internet culture from the last 20 years of constantly interacting with people and bringing it to real life, because you could end up like the woman in this story. And I'm not saying this is some rare one-off thing. This stuff happens all the time. There is like a road rage incident where someone gets killed in the region that this story is from every week. And most of the time, it's initiated because an agitated person who's going through whatever they're going through gets at a crossroads with a stranger that's criticizing them and what they're doing. That's all it takes. I'm so happy to hear she's alive. Yeah, okay. Getting shot in the face is going to be a very problematic thing for her and her family for the rest of their days. I can't remember living in another southern state back during the 90s. And in that state, it was some weird sort of initiation. I remember that. It was kind of like this urban myth that you turn your lights off if somebody flashes you, you assault them, kill them. That's how you get into the gang. I remember that growing up hearing that story. Evil people out there. Yes, they're very evil. People are evil. Driving nowadays is literally a death sentence. Our society has gone Mad Max, including the gas prices. Yes, some of these people get it. This used to be an urban legend. Yep, I remember that urban legend. I flashed my lights at a car driving in the dark who I assume forgot to turn their lights on. They'll figure it out. Older cars aren't automatic. I see their lights then go most of the time. Now I'm not sure I will do that again. Stop doing that. If a person's driving and their lights are off, guess what? They'll eventually figure it out when they can't see, when they get pulled over by the police, or they crash into something. That's their problem. Stop risking your life to save strangers. The one time a deer crossed the road in front of me one late night, I flashed my lights to alert the next oncoming driver. Stop doing that, which I passed. I realized was a police officer. So I drove away really fast. I didn't want him to think I was warning him of the police and come back at me. Just stop doing it. Just stop. That's whenever I see a totaled car on the road, I smile because 9 out of 10 people involved are crazy and deserve their Darwin Award. Exactly. I'm not helping anybody on roadways. That's not my job. Your city probably has hundreds of millions of dollars budgeted in their police department so those people can interact with that stuff. You're not a part of the driver's safety crew. Stop. You're going to get yourself in trouble. But like I said, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think and feel. Hit that like, hit that share, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.